morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of The Main Event. We're your hosts, Dave and Sue from Candles Off Main in historic Annapolis, Maryland, where the sun is finally trying to peek out this week. Anyway, today we are going to discuss our best sellers, basically online and in the store.
Mm-hmm. And these are like really standout bestsellers. I mean, these are like head and shoulders above the rest within their category.
Yeah.
And we did include online. I think there's only really the one that's kind of different between what sells the most in store versus what sells the most online. I think there's only one that there's really kind of a discrepancy. We'll get into that.
Oh, Huckleberry.
But these really stand out in most cases, head and shoulders above the rest of the fragrances within their same group. We're going to start over here. This is by Tocca. It's called Grace, and it's a really nice Casablanca lily fragrance. Very fragrant. One of the most fragrant candles we've ever burned in our house.
Oh my gosh, extremely fragrant.
Filled the entire house, upstairs bedrooms and everything, but in a really beautiful way. It wasn't nauseous, it wasn't overwhelming, it was just, I love it, I love it.
As long as you like lilies, I can tell you that. Not a big fan of lilies, so it was a little bit too much for me. But
it was beautiful. From Tocca, close runner-up is Florence and Cleopatra, and in some other regions and some other stores, that is a close one. But Grace is a big hit. By Nest, it's their bamboo fragrance. It's their Nest Slackens are known for doing a great job with jasmine. I think they do the best job of anybody with jasmine. I don't think you can really kind of compete too easily with Slackens for jasmine. They do a fantastic job. It's called bamboo. Huge seller for us. I'd say pretty far ahead of most everything else. Runners up would be orange blossom and grapefruit within the same line, but this is definitely the top. By Seda, you can't beat the Japanese quince. Ironically, it's very similar to the Red Currant by Votivo.
yeah.
It's got the kind of pungent, fresh fragrance. People like the packaging. This is Colin Cowie's favorite fragrance on Oprah all the time. I think that's part of the big draw to it, why it gets a good push from that. But definitely a big hit within the Seda line, and we also have the diffuser.
And actually, in the Seda line, their florals are big in the store also. I mean, a lot of people really like their gardenia.
French tulip
French
is huge.
tulip.
French tulip is a strong runner-up.
So yeah, so those are the other two scents that people seem to go towards in Seda.
Yep. Yeah. So we brought in the diffuser to go with the candle for that. For Nest, we brought in the votive as well. We don't have anything else yet in for Grace, but for Votivo, one of the best-selling candles, honestly, nationwide, of all the candles you can find on the market, is Red Currant. It's a huge hit. One of the best-selling candles out there. Again, it's got that kind of pungent, clean, very, very fragrant. Sells so well. We got the incense, hand lotion, hand soap, and diffuser. All doing really well. And Votivo does a nice job of keeping the fragrance consistent throughout different products. So the diffuser does smell like the candle, and the lotion and everything matches, and everything is really strong in fragrance, true to Votivo.
Right.
I'll do Vlespa, and then you want to do the rest?
Yeah.
Okay, Vlespa's the only one. There was a little bit of discrepancy between what is most popular in the store versus what is most popular online. Nationwide, one of the best-selling fragrances for Vlespa is their Santiago Huckleberry. It's a very fruity fragrance. We have it in the 3-week tin. In store, our best-selling fragrances, and it does strong online too, is Macassar and Ebony and Peach, because it's my personal favorite fragrance in the entire store. So I tend to push a lot. It also does do well online. And
Baltic Amber.
Baltic Amber is a huge hit and a very close runner-up for Santiago Huckleberry.
And then the next is Trap Orange Vanilla, in the same realm as Red Currant, basically very well known throughout the industry, I guess.
Yeah.
Very good seller nationwide, like she said. And then in this, we went all out also. We got the candle, the votive, there's a room and body spray?
Just
room spray. And then also a diffuser. So that same line as Red Currant. It's a sweeter scent, vanilla, orange vanilla.
It's definitely more mellow.
Oh,
than the Red
definitely.
Currant, because
Yes,
it's got vanilla
yes.
in there, but it's not too. It's a nice blend between citrus and vanilla.
Yep, it's nice. Then we have Milk by K. Hall, and people seem to not enjoy the name, but milk does not smell like milk. It is more of a vanilla scent, and that is why it's their number one. And with this, we've got the candle, the diffuser, and actually, when someday we'll have the soap back in.
Yeah.
We do
the
have it in
soap
bar
is a
soap,
huge hit.
but they had trouble.
We do have the
Do we have it in that? The
we
egg.
do have the little egg soap, and we will get the bar soap back in as soon as it's available.
So milk again, it's more of a vanilla-y scent.
Comforting.
Comforting. Don't get over the name, basically. And then finally, we have Rago Cypress. This is a very old standard.
Classic.
Exactly. It's a classic. People who have been around candles for a long time remember when somebody got this for them many years ago, and they still enjoy it. They're very surprised when they actually see it in our store. It's actually a good...
Because it's hard to find.
Yeah.
It's rare.
Yes, that's the only reason.
Yeah.
It's actually a good seller in store also, but online it does very well.
Head and shoulders above the other three.
Yeah, and another strong one in this would be the Gardenia. It seems to be second in this.
Mm-hmm. And we have the standard, the demi, and then the little baby mini.
And going back to Trap, actually, there's two other really strong ones in Trap, and it's Bob's Flower Shop and Fresh Cut Tuberose. They're very, for us online, they're all very close to each other. Mm-hmm. Definitely Orange Vanilla is the top, but Fresh Cut Tuberose and Bob's Flower Shop really do well for us.
Yep.
So basically, that is all our best-selling candles.
Best of the best.
Yeah, for us. Someday.
I think nationwide. I think for these lines, though, these are the best. I mean, I don't think it's just unique to us.
No. I don't
These are top in the industry.
Yeah. So anyway, good Mother's Day ideas, if anyone's watching. And
question of the day would be, if there's a top selling candle that you know of that isn't included here, what is it? What are we missing? What's missing from this list? That is just a huge standout that isn't represented here.
And that is our show for today. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Thank you.